right, Coach, we go ahead and get started. Tight game tonight. Ultimately came down to the final buzzer. Christian Hudson missing the three. UTEP winning 77-76. Just overall thoughts on tonight's game, the goods, the bads, and what you really feel like the girls really had improved on going into this evening.
For the good, I thought that we played hard and we competed. So some things that we've been looking for them to do on a consistent basis all season, I thought that we did that. Now you get to where it's tough and you're looking to get some breaks. You know, the foul call at the end, we drove a couple times and I thought we drew some contact and didn't get a call. But regardless of that, I told the team, like, you guys are like 1 or 2 possessions away. UTEP is a pretty good basketball team. You guys are 1 or 2 possessions away from being there. So their mindset going into, obviously until tomorrow, we'll start to prep for Sunday's game. But their mindset going into that is that they're right there. Now, get a couple breaks, clean up some things, and we'll go win us a conference basketball game.
I mean, like you just said just a minute ago, UTEP, not a bad team. They're a very, very good team. You guys held them, down for the most part of the game. That goes to show your guys' persistence, and not only that, just how everyone just, seems to work together at such a good, consistent rate in order to keep the game flow moving. Just, a couple of bumps and bruises, but you guys still held the game overall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I thought we had some laws where, we weren't kind of ourselves defensively, where we were kind of reactive instead of being proactive. That hurt you. Obviously, and kind of missing the shot at the end of the game, but that's not why we lost. Christian did a really good job in kind of handling the team and running things for us. So, again, for us, the things that we need to clean up most times are on the defensive end, and that's what we do. Another defensive rebound here, one more stop, and we come out on the right side of that game.
Second game in a row, Lexi Gordon just coming out swinging.
Yeah.
Just knocking out her first 6 shots, all the threes. She's been absolutely outstanding for the past couple games, and it only goes to show her growth. And just like, how's it like for you seeing as a coach, just seeing her be able to have this type of momentum?
Yeah, she did a good job of being ready, and then everyone else did a good job of finding her. They changed their game plan, in the second half especially, and it kind of took her out of a little bit of a flow. But when that happens, now you have to become a screener for your teammates. Now you have to become a distributor for your teammates until you can kind of get back in the flow of getting open shots.
What were the halftime adjustments? The third quarter was pretty good after that little rocky start there, and everything was working for you.
Yeah, the main thing was our post had to play defense. I thought that we were kind of passive in doing some things, and I told them, you guys are going to have to sit down and guard. We have the guards trying to help you guys a little bit, but you have to sit down and guard and be able to keep your man out of the paint.
And then we're to the point, if you just think back to last year, we're talking about fourth quarters now.
Mm-hmm.
You keep telling me no moral victories, but now you're talking about a possession or 2 rather than something going on and funky in the first quarter.
Yeah.
We're talking about fourth quarters now. So, I mean, you got to. Are you and the other coaches, when you guys huddle up and work on game plans, just kind of reminding yourselves that, man, we've come a long way in just a year here?
Yeah, it speaks to our growth. My staff has done an awesome job with the kids that we have, in trying to put them in the right spots. And for the most part, the players are responding. But, it's a grind. I told them that. Every single conference game is going to be like that. And I'm glad that now, we're in it, but we don't play off of that. You don't get anything really from that. It speaks to your growth, but now, now you have to remember that taste, that really bad taste that's in your mouth from, we're right there. We almost could have got that. So now we take it to, now we have to go close and finish. So it's a foundation, the building blocks, they're there. We're steady climbing, but now, where it was, we got to fight to be in games. Now we're in games. Now we got to go close them. I mean, you talk about lineups and things like that. It's a matter of consistency. So we know we're going to get from KP for the most part. We know we're going to get from Chris for the most part. And now it's just trying to mix everyone else in that, depending upon who's with us defensively, who's doing what they need to do, and who's kind of distributing the ball. Obviously, you could put Kayla in that mix that she's been very, very solid, especially on the defensive end. She came up with a huge charge at the end, and then she hit a 3 at the end as well. But, it's with them being confident, and it's on us as a coaching staff to continue to try to instill that in them, put them in situations where, there's a little bit of pressure to where they have to go and finish it. But for the most part, they competed, they played hard. Now it's just a matter of going to go close it.
So does that speak a little bit to your depth, like finding the right 5 in the right moment? You have options, you have choices, you can look at the bench and say, okay, in this situation, it's these people.
Yeah, it does. And we put Lauren in kind of a spot, switch her position a little bit towards the end of the game because they went a little bit smaller. So it's just them being resilient, kind of stepping up to the plate. I told Lauren when we subbed her out the last time, I said, we're going to put you in at a different position. And she said, okay. So I said, go sit on the bench, talk to the assistant coaches and see what it is that you don't know so maybe we can refresh you. So, for the most part, they did a good job. And I put that on us as a staff to prepare them to go in and close.
So having now seen for the past couple months and even from tonight and this last Saturday, having seen what now the girls can do, how do you feel about now your chances of beating Marshall this coming Sunday?
As I said before, every game is going to be a grind. You have to prepare, and there's a lot of really good coaches in this league, and everyone's going to make adjustments. But, if we bring our defense, we're going to flow offensively. We're going to get things. But the biggest thing for us is committing on the defensive end. Our defense propels us offensively. So we really have to commit ourselves to doing that. And then, I put it on us as coaches. I put it on myself to help the kids close the game. So that's totally on me. They play hard. They got us to the end, and now I have to take the responsibility of helping them to close the game.
Late in the third quarter, UTEP they scored 2 triples consecutively.
Yeah.
When you called timeout, what was the message to the team?
Well, I just reviewed what we were supposed to be doing ball screen wise, and just kind of our rotations when people were late off of it. We got mixed up a little bit on our communication off a ball screen, and the kid got wide open. So, and then in transition, we have to find people. So when you leave shooters open, that's what happens. They're supposed to make shots.
And also, the return of just talk about a little bit her importance coming back in terms of that and what she brings to the team.
Obviously, KP, she's our rock. She's inside. She definitely helps us on the glass. We go to her a lot, especially on the offensive end, and it's great to have her back. I feel like it makes everyone else more comfortable. I know it makes Chris more comfortable being able to have that go-to inside who has some experience, because when you look behind her, there's not a whole lot of experience. Walker and Callie are doing a really good job, even Q, who comes in and gives us some minutes at the post spot. But, it's almost refreshing and assuring when you look to that 4 or 5 spot and you see some experience there, someone that's been through the battle. So glad to have KP back, and now we kind of continue down the road of having her there.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.